Hey guys, welcome back. If you haven't already, follow the show. Also, check me out on Instagram at Her Picket Fence. And I do have a toxic relationship dating quiz on my website that you need to get into at herpicketfence.com. But this week, we are going to be closing strong on some dating advice with what a guy is saying to you versus what he does. This is absolutely critical. We can hear a lot of game from guys. They're telling us all this and that to get us in the pocket where we are just in love and head over heels and believe everything they say. But what do they do? And you know what? That is absolutely crucial to setting yourself up for success because too often we listen to the guys that say all the right things and they do the exact opposite, right? I have been party to many a smooth talker over my lifetime. So I can definitely say I got caught up in the mix as well. And I want to keep you from doing the same thing. So we're going to get into that today because the dating game is real and the situation is critical. All right. So what are words really? Men are rewarded for how much they can use their language to reel in a woman. I mean, they've been practicing this since middle school, right? Thinking about, oh, okay, what can I say to her to get her to go out with me on a date? Yeah, this is a real thing. And men have been practicing for decades, just trying out lines on us. Some we fall for, some we don't. And the romantic part of us as women is like, oh, wow, I really like what he's saying. Like what this guy's saying. I know for me, I loved when guys would say like smooth things. I always like charismatic individuals. And that is how I got caught up in the matrix every single time. I actually wanted to believe the words. I thought it was like so romantic, so cool. Guys that didn't have much game were a little bit boring to me. But in hindsight, I'm realizing that the boring guys without the game were probably the best guys. But why I bring that up is because words are just words. They don't mean anything unless there's concrete action behind it, especially in relationships. Actions are everything. You know what's actually amazing? When a guy says he's going to do something and he actually does it because he's a man of his word. It's cool to like how a guy is communicating with you and the things he's saying, whether it be about the future or the plans or it's we. But at the end of the day, what it's really going to matter for you and how the relationship progresses is he who he says he is? And is he what you're looking for? See, we have to get beyond the superficial. And when someone has good intentions for you, when someone actually sees we versus me, and when someone sees a future with you, and vice versa, same thing, you should feel the same way about them. This is usually demonstrated. It's not just words, it's actual concrete action. Words without action lead you to feeling uncertainty. When a guy is telling you that the relationship is progressing and that you guys are moving toward a stronger commitment, and everything that you see is him staying single and him dragging his feet and him not making you a priority, well, there's your answer. That's the danger of words versus actions. And you know what I know in my travels? I know for sure that people do exactly what they want to do. No matter what they say, they do what they want to do. They vote with their feet. So if he says he wants to be with you, well, he's going to be with you. If he says he wants to be with you, but he's somewhere else 95% of the time, well, there's your answer. So people do what they want to do. You have to remember that when you're out there on the dating scene, because that will help you separate all the words from what's really important, which is how people treat you, how people interact with you, and how they're showing up for you. So when you make a decision about whether you want to spend time with this person, whether you want to choose them as a future partner, a serious partner, or whether they are worth your effort, gauge it by how the person shows up for you. Don't think about what he says, think about what he does. And when you look at someone's actions and whether they are treating you with respect and valuing what's important to you, respecting your boundaries, that is your answer, not how strong his game is, because strong game can get you in trouble, okay? So with that, I have 3 empowerment moves for you. Number 1, words are just words, so tune tune them out. Number 2, gauge his actions to decide if he is worthy of your time. And number 3, keep an open mind, because sometimes the guys that don't have strong game are the good guys. So on that note, girl, it's time to leave. When? Girl, it's time to leave when his words ring hollow, when they don't match. Because you know what? From now on, you are going to be looking for actions only. So if his words are ringing hollow and he is all talk and no action, get your keys, because girl, it's been time to leave. All right, guys, meet me right back here next week. And don't forget to hit that follow button and leave a review. And tell all your friends, because the single girls just got the mic.